It's almost June, and a class of '88 will be graduating with new ideas and attitudes to change the world. Today, we will focus on 3 individuals and 1 innocent bystander. I'm Tom Saida, and this is the Spiff Report. Today on the Spiff Report, we're going to talk about ceremonies. I'm not talking confirmation, I'm not talking inaugurations, I'm not talking about migration, I'm talking about their graduation. Today on the Spiff Report, 3 of the 4 people in our spotlight will be graduating this year at the University of Minnesota. And the other will still remain in Gopherland. From left to right, we have Chris, I'm not popular enough to have a nickname Beardsley, Mark Studzo Mondo Weckworth, and Les Kubrick-Greshnik Engel are the future graduates of the University of Minnesota. Dave D.C. Mr. Serious T. Tillery will not graduate, but will remain to continue his serious effort in his studies. Their FYMs, Fresh Young Minds, will be a sparkling addition to the workforce. Chris's work ethics have been a model for University of Minnesota students for many, many years. Many of the Fortune 500 companies have been seeking Chris's expertise. Here's Chris demonstrating how he works. Chris's work ethics were like a virus. Soon the whole campus was catching it. Because Les Engel lived so close to Chris, he got infected with the virus. Eventually, Mark Weckworth was infected with the work ethics virus. In another case, I just got word in that our CSRSS, Crack Spiff Report Science staff, just isolated the work ethics virus.
This virus, not unlike the cold virus, is the same shape, except for the 2 protruding ear-like structures at the top. Here at the Spiff Science Academy, we have determined that it is highly contagious, but in our laboratory dorm residence, it is not fatal.
Chris is known as the strong man of House 11. Not muscular, but bodily. Body odor, to be more specific. I mean, he's offensive. He smells bad. Bad enough to make a cat jump and cling to the ceiling. We got this candid shot of these people running away from Chris's B.O. Cheerfulness brings in business. Les Engel has the gift of cheerfulness. So much so that Dave Tillery wanted to beat it out of him so he could have it for himself. During college, Mark was known as the friend maker in the business community. He could make friends with anybody. Here he is, letting a complete stranger sit on his back just so he can have a good picture. You may ask why Dave isn't graduating. It's because he has no useful business skills. In the realm of sarcasm, he is known as the
Stadium of Skill.
The SRUS, Spiff Report Undercover staff, has determined that Dave Tillery will not graduate this year because of his drinking problem. He's a slacker. His dad's a slacker. His whole family's a bunch of slackers. He took time off to pose nude for Playgirl. In that magazine, he was known as Beefcake. Now it's time for Larry Saida's commentary.
Yep, they're graduating all right.
I'm Tom Saida, and that's the Spiff Report, and I am out of here.